Indeed, Allah is the cleaver of grain and date seeds, indicating that Allah is the only one who creates, who can bring life. That He cleaves the date seeds, He cleaves the grain, and then what comes forth from it? Grain comes forth. Produce, harvest comes forth. Dates come forth. He alone is the one who has the power to bring forth this life. He brings the living out of the dead, and brings the dead out of the living. That is Allah. So how are you deluded? He is the cleaver of daybreak, and has made the night for rest, and the sun and moon for calculation. That is the determination of the exalted in might, the knowing. Again, signs in creation to say, no one else can bring day. No one else can cause the night to overcome. No one else can make everything run according to a specific, specified timetable. And it is He who has placed for you the stars that you may be guided by them through the darkness of the land and sea. We have detailed the signs for a people who know. Meaning, how clear are these verses? How clear are the signs in creation? And by looking at them, you can be guided. But those who don't want to see this, those who don't want to realize, will still see these things, see these signs, and not attain the guidance. And it is He who produced you from one soul. Who is that one soul? Adam alayhi salam. And gave you a place of dwelling and of storage. Scholars of the Quran say dwelling is referring to your place in dunya. That in your home, your place of residence, this is a dwelling in dunya. And of storage, the scholars of the Quran say, is referring to the grave. Because it's like a storage. After the dwelling in the dunya, people will be stored in their graves until the resurrection. We have detailed the signs for a people who understand. And it is He who sends down rain from the sky. And we produce thereby the growth of all things. We produce from it greenery, from which we produce grains arranged in layers. And from the palm trees of its emerging fruit are clusters hanging low. And we produce gardens of grapevines and olives and pomegranates, similar yet varied. So all these different fruits and vegetables and vegetation and crops come from the same earth. And yet they're all different in their look, in their taste. This is all, again, the sign of Allah. Allah says about the fruits, similar yet varied. So they're all similar, olives and pomegranates and fruit. And you can find that you buy fruit one week and it tastes one way, you buy it the next week, it tastes another way. So the same fruit, oranges can taste very different. Different mangoes can taste different. Grapes can taste different. It's the same fruit, yet there is a difference in it. Look at each of its fruit when it yields and it is ripening. Indeed, in that are signs for a people who believe. Even in the ripening of the fruit, even in the crop that yields, all are signs of the oneness of Allah. But they have attributed to Allah partners, the jinn, while He has created them, and have fabricated for Him sons and daughters without knowledge. Exalted is He, and high above what they describe. He is originator of the heavens and the earth. Badi'u as-samawati wal-ard. أَنَّا يَكُونُ لَهُ وَلَدٌ وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ صَاحِبًا وَخَلَقَ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ وَهُوَ بِكُلِّ شَيْءٍ عَلِيمٌ. He is originator of the heavens and the earth. He is originator, meaning He created from nothing. No inspiration was needed. When people invent or create or design here in this world, in this dunya, they need to be inspired by something. Any innovation, anything new is inspired by something that is already there. And what is it that's already there? Whatever Allah had already created. How could He have a son when He does not have a companion? And He created all things, and He is of all things knowing. That